Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Hi, good morning, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and we are talking about on today and getting healthy for 2025. So I don't know about you, but I went to put my jeans on this morning, and they're not going on. So it was like, okay, time to get back into the healthy eating and walking and feeling good again. So if that is on your list for 2025, a great place to start is new shoes. There's nothing worse than starting a workout routine and your shoes are worn out and you immediately feel it in your ankles, your knees, and your hips. And frequently we just go, oh, I just think it's because I haven't worked out for a long time. A lot of the time it's that your shoes are worn out. So when people say like, how long do these last? How many miles can I go in them? Usually the answer is your body will tell you when it's time to replace them. So if it's been a bit since you've worked out, or it's been a bit since you've replaced your shoes, it's probably time for a new pair. And On is here for it. We cycle our inventory. So what we have in November, we don't have in December. What we have in December, we don't have in January. So it's always new things that are coming in. And our big shipment for January was some new On colors and some updates. So let's talk about On. And I thought it would be fun if we had if we shared healthy recipes. I don't know about y'all, but cooking for a family and trying to eat healthy and working and all the things, life gets crazy, and it's really easy to just go through the Little Rosie's drive-thru or go through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru and call it a day. So I would love to share some healthy recipes. My oldest daughter, I guess it was yesterday, we were doing homemade pizza, cooked at home, not healthy. And she was like, do you like to cook? And I said, I actually really do. I feel like it's a really... It feels good to make healthy foods for my own body and for my family. So if you love to cook and you have some go-to recipes, I would love to add them to our go-to recipe list, and then I will share out some of my favorites too. So a couple of my favorites that I'll share in the email, or if you want to link, just message, is the lasagna soup. That's one thing that my kids eat, my husband eats. It goes fast. Even if they're leftovers, it gets gone. It never is one of those things that I saw a meme that said, we don't like to waste food. We like to put it in Tupperware in our fridge and then throw it away after 5 to 7 days. And it was like guilty of that a lot of the time. Lasagna soup is one of those things that if it's in our fridge, it gets eaten. It becomes a priority. I'm trying to think what else we eat on a regular basis. My husband doesn't eat beans, so that's something that you might notice in my recipes that I send out is if we do like a chili, we'll do a beanless chili and then a regular bean chili as well. And that's been kind of a good adjustment. Healthy-wise, if you're doing to-go, one of my favorites is Maki Fresh for family meals. I don't know if you've had their Brussels sprouts and chicken family meal, but that is really, really good. And price-wise, it's good, and you can make like rice bowls out of it. So that's a really fantastic option if you have to do to-go because you're busy. I know for us, we have oh my gosh, on Saturday, we have a basketball game at one location for one kid, a basketball game at a second location for another kid, and then we have play practice, and then we have 2 birthday parties, and then we work too. So when life is like that, it's like, okay, who does a good family meal that's healthy that we can grab on the go? So anyways, share your favorite recipes, and then let's talk On. So On is our favorite athletic brand. It's one we've carried since 2013. So we've carried them for 11 years. Actually, maybe 12 years. It may be 2011. Anyways, we were one of the first accounts in the country. and we love them. So we are obviously not a run store. We are a high-end shoe store, comfort store, where the shoes are meant to feel good and shoes you can wear all day. On is that, but in an athletic brand. So a lot of people call them OC or On Cloud. It is just On, but that's all the same thing if you've heard it phrased that way. So my personal favorite is the Cloud Runner. So if you haven't had the Cloud Runner before, it's this. So it comes in a whole lot of different colors. It's one of their lightest weight shoes, but it also compresses depending on where your pressure falls very, very well. So I have a whole lot of forefoot pressure because I have such high arches. These I don't put an extra arch support in. The forefoot compresses really well. So you can kind of tell if you put pressure right here. See how that kind of little cloud is what they call these things, compresses. So it compresses if you have a lot of heel pressure, a lot of forefoot pressure. It compresses with that. So that levels out your weight distribution across the bottom of your foot. So that's really important if you have plantar fasciitis, if you have high arches. That's the whole goal of every shoe in the store, is to bring the ground up to your foot so that you get even weight distribution. So you don't have extra stress in that arch. You don't have extra stress in the heel or the ball of the foot, that it is made to go across the whole foot and for the muscles to work in your feet. So this is one of my absolute favorites from them. This is one that's always in my closet. I just kind of update colors. So colors right now, this is the blueberry, this is the white gray, this is a core color. So this is one I'm even ordering for fall 2025. This color will still be in the line. This is the undyed white with the touch of green, so really pretty. If you like a little bit of green, this is a good neutral. And then we have two new colors. So these are brand new for January. So if you're due for a new pair, if you're starting your workout journey, if you're just still going, if you're traveling, these are fantastic for all of the above. So this is a white. So the other whites are kind of gray or cream. This is a true white, and it has a touch of blue on it. So really pretty little accent. The blue kind of keeps it from looking quite so sanitary. So if you're wanting a little white tennis shoe, this is a good option. Really cute with denim too. And then I love this color. I usually do not like black shoes. For athletic shoes, I feel like they can kind of look like a service shoe. This they did a great job on. So this is like a dark gray black. This has the black, and then this kind of touch of mint. So the mint is really pretty, really happy. And they did the gray outsole. So for those of you that don't love the white outsole, that feel like it's gonna get dirty, the gray is a really good option without it looking too heavy by being black on black. So I love that gray. Really good, basic, classic color. And then the other option is for waterproof. So waterproof we specifically ordered for travel. So if you are going to Scotland or Ireland or Greenland or anywhere that it's just pouring down rain, New York, the waterproof is a really great option. This is even good if we end up with another snow again, but you're still wanting to stay on your workout trend. The waterproof is great because it's not going to permeate the mesh. So that's a really good neutral instead of a hiking shoe. So a lot of hiking shoes is a little more dual function and still has that really fantastic lightweight outsole that's going to help with your arch support. And then let's go to the men's. I always forget about the men's. I'm sorry, guys. The men's runner also came out with an update. I love this color. I hope that we got my husband's size. This is such a good, just neutral gray. This would be great even for work with denim out to dinner. Like this has a really fantastic kind of casual look to it where you still have all the athletic stuff, but then it's a really great little casual shoe too. So I'll never forget when On first came out, they had like neon colors. They were like, well, runners like neon colors, so we're going to do all neon. And it was like, there's a huge chunk of the population that's wearing these not for running. So if we could do a neutral, or they did like a neon green and a neon orange and like highlighter yellow. So they've come such a long way. This is like a shoe that I've dreamed about for the last 12 years coming out from On. It's just a really good looking neutral casual shoe that's not the slip-on. So the slip-on comes in a bunch of neutral colors, but frequently the lace-up styles don't. So this is a really good neutral lace-up for the guys. And then the Monster's the other one. So we'll stick on the men's trend first and then move into the women's. So the Monster's a fantastic one. I will say PSA, my daughter's in middle school and playing basketball, and I've seen so many middle school girls playing basketball or volleyball in these. It makes me so nervous the whole time. Like, somebody's gonna break an ankle. You're up off the ground in this one. So this is not meant for lateral movement. So please, please, please get your kids some basketball or volleyball shoes that are not up so high. We do not need middle schoolers with broken ankles. It is a trendy shoe, so that's why the middle schoolers are wanting to wear them, but this is definitely a front to back. So this is your true running, walking, standing, traveling. It's fantastic for anything front to back, just quick side to side motion. This is not what this is meant for. This is definitely a front to back shoe. This is the most cushion that On offers. So this is, they call it Monster cushioning. So really fantastic if you have plantar fasciitis, if you have metatarsalgia, if you have Morton's neuromas, if your feet just ache and or your hips ache or your knees ache. This is a really, really good one with a whole lot of cushion to it. Love the gray for the guys. So again, just a great little casual shoe that they can wear for working out, but then also throw on to wear to the office. We have a lot of doctors and surgeons who stand in this thing all day. So it's really, really good for that. And anytime you have a little bit of a rock in it, it's nice if you are standing for a long time, because you can kind of rock without it being noticeable. Like in my flat shoes, you obviously see me rocking. In these, you can kind of rock back and forth, keep that blood flowing. And that's really healthy when you're standing on your feet all day, but it gives you that kind of range of motion. So you can kind of roll back and flex your Achilles tendon, get a nice calf stretch, and then rock forward and keep that blood flowing. So that's a really nice option here. And then the women, the core colors that we've had are this really great little kind of gray blue with a touch of purple. So that's a fashion color that's really good. This moon rose, we've sold out of this thing so many times. This is a great neutral. It's so pretty. It's almost like a rose gold. Like, it's just a really, really pretty neutral, really feminine, and great just for everyday wear. And then we have two new colors. This is your white, so you can kind of tell it's a white with a gray outsole. And then there's a blue that is gray with your blue accent. So if you want all neutral, you can go here. If you want a little touch of color, you can go here. And then of course we have well, let me show you the ones for side to side. Now that I said what not to do, this is what you do. This is the one that has that side to side motion. So this is your Cloud Pulse. It has this lateral stability. This they designed specifically for gym use. So this is for CrossFit. This is for any sort of, like, if you're doing mountain climbers or skiers, like, this is your one that's going to handle the side to side. This is what my kids play a lot of sports in, because it's not one that you're going to fall off of. It has a nice wide heel base, and it has the cushion, but it's not as cushioned, where if you hit it quickly or hit it, you know, on the side, you're not going to have too much motion that's dependent upon your ankle to catch yourself. The shoe is going to catch yourself. So this one is specifically designed for lateral motion and gym use. So this is your kind of purple heather, and then we also have it in the all white. So cute. I love the all white in this. I feel like I would even dress it up because it almost looks like it has a little heel to it because of the construction of it. And then we, of course, have the classic slip-on. So the slip-on's another one that's always in my closet no matter what. It stretches on, super easy, lightweight. I use it for travel. I use it for picking my kids up for school, for running to the grocery store, for putting on a coat over some sweats and throw this puppy on and call it an outfit. Like, this is just a very, very easy, very functional. You can do weights in it. This is the one that my husband loves he does cycling, and then he gets off and does weights, and this is just easy to slip on after cycling shoes when he's on a time crunch and move quickly. So For women, we have it in the black white, which is the core color. These two are newer. So this is it's kind of a creamy gray with the mauve outsole. And then this is your kind of rust brown with the white. This is a great neutral. This is one I grabbed. Personally, this is the number one color. For us, we sell a whole lot of this pearl white, and it's one that is still in the line for fall 25. So this is one that's going to keep going. And then we have the navy with the white. So this is a great uniform color. Purple, white, great uniform color. If you have kids at the private schools, that goes well. And then this is your pink. We just have a few left of this. So those are kind of a quick overview of On. We have men's colors too. We grab just top Cloud 5 colors for men. So we can talk about that too, because the guys, this is a good little happy, especially with Valentine's Day coming up. I always have the hardest time thinking, like, what in the world am I supposed to buy my husband, who he just buys it if he wants it, but usually doesn't want that much stuff. But you want to get them something they're going to actually enjoy. This kind of falls into that category for sure. So if you're thinking ahead, which I'm not one for thinking ahead, this would be a great Valentine's Day gift. Love this color. This just came out. That's that kind of white gray with a charcoal accent. This looks really, really good on. That's your gray black with a touch of that green. This one's sold really well. And then this is your charcoal with the khaki. So this looks good with denim, but then if you have to wear like scrubs, they're really good with the scrub colors. They're good with khakis if you have to dress up a little bit. So this is a good kind of all-purpose men's shoe. He will love it. And even if you're buying something like if your Valentine is in his 70s, this is a really good option because it's just easy to slip on, so you don't have to bend down. Y'all, I felt like I was 95 years old. My hip, I have a bad hip. I swear if the weather like changes, I can feel it coming in my hip like I'm a little old lady. But Friday, I couldn't even bend down to put on my socks. I just slept funny or something. And it was like, I'm not even 40. Why is this doing this? But I was able to get it stretched out. And get it massaged out. I have one of those massage gun things that's wonderful. I don't know if you have one of those. But anyways, the Ons are a lifesaver if you can't bend down. Like even just putting on my snow boots, because you think like, okay, you do 2 layers of socks and then you do your boots and then you bend down, and it was just ridiculous. You should have seen some of the ridiculous positions I was trying to put myself in to be able to reach without bending at my hip, which is crazy. So if you have somebody who doesn't bend well, this is a really good option. Or if they've had knee surgery or recovering from, any of the above, or just have a hard time bending, this is a really, really good option for men or for women. So, plan for Valentine's Day. So if you have any fun, good, healthy, easy weeknight recipes, let's share those and start a trend, make each other's lives easier. I'll send some of my favorites over that are like my chronic shopping list that we buy every week or every other week. And if you have any questions, if you're starting a workout routine, if you just want to walk a little bit more and get your steps in for 2025, we've got you covered with some really wonderful Ons. So shoes you'll enjoy wearing while you're working out. I always say like step 1 to working out is buying new shoes. Step 2 is actually working out. So thank you so much as always for shopping with us, and we're here 10 to 6 this week. We were closed Friday and had shortened hours last Saturday, but we're back to normal. So yay, and hopefully no snow next week, y'all. I saw that in the forecast. I was like, please no. I stay inside by the fire and am just cold by nature, so it's not my favorite. But have a wonderful Monday, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye, guys.